Elon Musk is not a DOGE employee and has no authority to make decisions. Can you clarify for us today
Well,
what
Elon
his
Musk,
exact role is there?
yeah. Elon is, to me, a patriot.
Trump just got asked about Elon Musk's role in DOGE, and what happened next turned into a full-blown exposé on what he calls one of the biggest government scandals in American history. Instead of talking about Musk, Trump unloaded on shocking Social Security records, bizarre age data, and billions of taxpayer dollars flowing overseas. And what he revealed has Washington
90
scrambling.
to 99 Social Security, 6,054,000 people. Well, that's okay. Maybe that's possible. 90 to 99, maybe it's possible. It's a lot of people, though, at that. But people that live to 100 to 109, 4,734,000. Wow, that's a lot. That means over 100 years old. They have 4 million people. I don't know too many. I know people that are doing great in their 90s, but not too many people over 100. But over 120, from 120 years old, people that are 120 years old up to 129, 3,472,000 people. Wow. That can't possibly be, because the record is like, I think it's one person, a woman, lived to 127, but they have 3,472. Okay, but now we're going really in. People from 130 years old to 139-year-old, 3,936,000. Wow. I wonder if people are getting paid with all this. I mean, are these checks? And that's what we're checking right now. People from 140 years old to 149 years old, 3,542,000, 140 years old and beyond. Now we're really going, because we're looking to break the record by 25 years. People from 150 years old to 159 years old, 1,345,000. These are by the way, these are in the computer files. This is what they do well. They're super. I asked Elon, who are these DOGE people? He said they're super brilliant computer people and they love the country. It's simple. Wait a minute. People from 160 years old to 169 years, 121,000. So 160-year-old people. 170 to 179,000, 6,087. But now, let's go into the real numbers. From 200 to 209 years old, 879 people. From 210 years old, I haven't met any of them. And if I did, I would bless them. I would worship the ground they walk on. 210 to 219 years, 866. From 220 years old to 229 years old, 1,039. And then you have two people, from 240 years old to 249 years old, one person. And there's one person that's 360 years old. That's just that. And then, where's the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second. $520 million for a consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance. Investments in Africa and mobilize private sector resources. $520 million. Somebody got $520 million for an environmental, sounds like an environmental study. I've always been one that paid a lot of money for my environmental studies, but I paid like $50,000, not $520 million. $520 million.
A reporter tried to pin Trump down on Elon Musk's role inside DOGE, but Trump immediately shifted the conversation to something he says is far more important. Calling Musk a patriot and praising DOGE's team of super brilliant computer people, Trump pointed to government data that allegedly shows millions of Social Security records belonging to people supposedly over 100 years old, including some listed as being over 200, 300, and even 360 years old. Trump argued that the numbers simply don't add up and suggested the government may be paying benefits tied to fraudulent or outdated records. According to him, DOGE investigators are digging into where the money is really going. But that was just the beginning. Trump then launched into a lengthy list of government spending projects overseas, blasting hundreds of millions of dollars spent on environmental programs, social initiatives, voter participation efforts, biodiversity projects, and development programs across countries including India, Nepal, Cambodia, Serbia, Uganda, South Africa, and Colombia. His message was simple: why is American taxpayer money funding projects around the world while problems at home remain unresolved? Trump claimed the discoveries reveal a deeply corrupt system and argued that removing fraudulent records could actually strengthen Social Security for legitimate retirees. Whether you agree with him or not, one thing is clear: DOGE's investigations are becoming a major political battleground, and Trump is betting that what they uncover could completely reshape the debate over government spending, waste, and accountability. The fight is only getting started.
Hundreds of billions of dollars. By the way, I could read this all day long. I could go on all day long, and you'll see hundreds of billions of dollars, and we're doing it. But when I saw the Social Security numbers, I said, wow, that's really something. So we have, let's just go above 100 years old. We have millions and millions of people over 100 years old. Everybody knows that's not so. We have a very corrupt country. Very corrupt country, and it's a sad thing to say, but we're figuring it out. Now, the good thing about Social Security and what I read is if you take all of those numbers off, because they're obviously fraudulent or incompetent, but if you take all of those millions of people off Social Security, all of a sudden we have a very powerful Social Security with people that are 80 and 70 and 90, but not 200 years old. You know, so it's a very positive thing. How about over here? Yeah, please.